Jimmy and LA Knight caught in a pincer movement. The sneak attack, boom, hanging DDT.
Hanging DDT from Tama Tonga, and now LA Knight and Jimmy Uso are outnumbered and in trouble here in Barcelona. Oh, but help is on the way. Or as they would say here in Barcelona,
Uno Grande S.O.B.
Big Braun Strowman uppercuts Fatu. Right hand on Solo. Big reception for the monster. Super kick, Jimmy gets Solo. And now Fatu left to be dealt with, and he goes flying out.
This one's coming unglued.
Oh, Big Jim through the air! And the werewolf is over the announce desk. Wow, what an attack by Strowman. He's got Tama Tonga running power slam. The whole ring shakes.
Here are your winners, Braun Strowman, Jimmy Uso, and
Solo Sikoa on the attack as LA drags him out of there.
Well, do not drop your guard for a second around this trio of thugs. LA Knight doing his best to control things. Heading out into this audience. A sneak attack Samoan spike, and oh my God, look
Jacob
who's up.
Fatu is somehow on his feet.
Yeah, of course he is. We should be used to that by now, Joe.
Oh, and remember what happened a week ago. And now more between these two big men.
Well, the dogs are off the chain. All gas, no brakes, and no respite whatsoever for Braun Strowman.
Mighty Moonsault lands. Jacob Fatu with more and more reason to get after Braun Strowman and deliver.
Look at those eyes. A cold, violent warmonger.
That jump up moonsault with 285 explosive pounds crashing down. He's not going up again.
Jacob Fatu completely incapable of self-restraint.
It is locked in. It is being arched. And the figure 8 on B-Fab. She's not releasing it, Wade. Charlotte Flair is not releasing the figure 8 leg lock on B-Fab.
Well, B-Fab had the audacity to turn this into a fight. B-Fab gave a hell of an account of herself.
This has gone too far. Well too far.
Wait a second. That's attention.
Hey, that bell was ringing Tiffy time.
Well, it's Tiffany Stratton, who was jumped last week by Charlotte Flair and locked in that figure 8. These two are meeting at WrestleMania, and the gloves are firmly off.
And now security as well as officials are in there to break up the women's champion, Tiffany Stratton, the Royal Rumble winner and soon-to-be challenger for Tiffany, Charlotte Flair. And now Flair's on top of our announce desk. And she goes flying down on Tiffany. And they're back to brawling.
My God, somebody get a stun gun.
Honestly. Oh, did you just see that elbow she delivered?
What?
This is outrageous.
And about 4 or 5 security guards get dropped.
We're 36 days away from WrestleMania 41 when they're going to meet up, but they're wasting no time. It is boiled over here in Barcelona. No way! Are you kidding me? No way! Oh my! Tiffy time clears them all out. And she's begging to get free. And meanwhile, where is Tiff? No! She's all the way up top on the Videotron.
Don't do it!
No!
questions right here, right now. I've already been interrupted by Tippy time, so I've got some time to go.
Oh! Take that, Miz! Crossroads! How's that for an episode of Miz TV?
There's no hard-hitting questions tonight, just hard-hitting offense from a pissed-off American Nightmare.
He's
Thanks
looking
to
for
the
it.
presence of McIntyre.
Oh, he went for Kinshasa, but it becomes a south of heaven. And here comes McIntyre. He just couldn't contain himself, could he?
Well, as far as McIntyre's concerned, this is a year's worth of cheap shots from Damian Priest being paid back before our eyes.
Priest was seconds away from a cover and a likely pinfall victory. And Drew McIntyre, and now here they go. Priest and McIntyre.
On site, just like Damian Priest said. Oh, thumbs to the eyes.
Eye gouge. Kinshasa! Shinsuke took advantage and sent the Kinshasa right to the back of the head of Damian Priest. Hayes denies it. Was looking for first 48. Gets tossed back. Denies that attempt as well and delivers it. Carmelo Hayes. Oh, out of nowhere. Absolutely out of nowhere. RKO. Uno, dos, tres, and deep. Guy reaches out his hand for the young up-and-comer. No way. Oh, that's what you get, Melo. You may have just missed right there.
Understandably, Melo's playing a little scrambled at the end there. One final error for him.
You know, just when we were seeing a different version of Randy Orton, a more compassionate version of Randy Orton for a moment of sportsmanship, and now he's snapping. He's gonna punt him. He's gonna punt Carmelo Hayes into the sky of smoke.
It's Kevin Owens!
Kevin Owens! Kevin Owens just pulled Carmelo Hayes out of the ring.
The first time we've seen KO since the Elimination Chamber when he got mugged
Oh,
out
and he
by
just
Randy Orton.
Oh, and he sent Randy Orton's back into the steel post.
Scarpering away for dear life. This one ain't over, KO.
From the Spaniard, Axiom, the first wrestler from Spain to be signed by WWE, and he's putting on a heck of a show. But now Gunther again with the power bomb.
Show's over, guys.
Oh no! Oh my! He just ruined him, and another's coming his way. That's gotta be it.
Here is your winner, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General, Gunther!
Unfortunately, it's not CM Punk Day, it's Roman Reigns Day, and it sure as hell not, nor will it ever will be, Seth freaking Rollins Day. All due respect, I hate that freaking song. Now, if anybody has a problem with the fact that I hate that freaking song, or that it's Roman Reigns Day, or that Roman Reigns is on the cover of the WWE 2K25 video game, then you can say it straight to the face of your tribal chief in Bologna, Italy, because next week your tribal chief will be... Hey, whoa. Don't boo. All you have to do is buy a plane ticket on Cheapo Airlines and fly over to Bologna. Next week, when Roman Reigns appears live on SmackDown, you can say anything you want straight to his face. And that's not a prediction, that's a spoiler.
Each team has given so much. We are seeing the best of the Street Profits, the best of DIY. No, meet in the middle goes south. Dawkins takes advantage.
Oh, God.
Tez is live up top.
It's happening.
Montez Ford from the heavens. Do we have new champs? Yes!
Here are your winners and the new WWE Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits!
The Street Profits, now 2 times tag team champions. 4 years, 2 months to wait to be back on top. And now they are